I'm Eric Everall. I'm a RBM Sea School instructor here at Training Center Yorktown, and today we're going to talk about mooring and unmooring the boat using docking mode. Docking mode is a tool we can use on the RBM to help move the boat sideways once we get into a confined area or a marina. Docking mode is used for just that, docking. It's not something we use to do boardings or control the boat out in the open water. It's just to help when we're mooring or unmooring the vessel. So we've made it to our marina, and the first thing we're going to do is take a look at our elements. I'm looking at the flags, and it looks like I have a pretty good wind coming off my port side. And I know the current is about slack right now, so I'm going to make my approach with my bow into the winds, being that that's going to be the prevailing force. We're in docking mode. Our line handlers are ready. I've got one on line 2 and one on line 4. Fenders are over, and they know where they're going. I've briefed them to where they're going to put the lines on the pier, so we're ready to go in. So we enter the marina, and I find where I'm going to go. And we start making our approach. Whenever you have the option, you always want your bow into the prevailing force. With docking mode, we can move sideways, so we don't necessarily have to approach the pier at an angle like you would in a conventional boat. So what you do is you get up alongside the pier, and you get in line with the cleats you're going to use on the pier. So my bit 2, where my first line is going to be, is in line with the cleat on the pier that I'm going to use. So now I start making my approach. I've shifted the controls into docking mode, and using the joystick, I'm just going to move the controls to the port side, which will make the boat move to the port side. Keep in mind, as you're using docking mode, this moves a lot of water through the water jets. It causes a lot of jet wash, so you want to be pretty conservative with the amount of power you use to approach the pier. If you're really getting on it, you could possibly swamp smaller boats that are tied up behind you. So we're making our approach. Another thing we have to worry about is just because docking mode will move the boat sideways doesn't mean the boat's going to keep parallel to the pier as we make our approach. So you have to do constant tweaks with the tiller to make sure that the boat stays aligned the way you want it. If you find yourself approaching the pier too fast, you can use docking mode to slow your advance onto the pier so that you don't make contact harder than you ought. Docking mode is also omnidirectional. So if you need to move forward as you're moving sideways, you can do both of those at the same time. Once you get into the area you need and you got a shot on your lines, you can use docking mode to hold yourself in or just station keep. Put over 2. Hold 2. Remember, when we tie up our lines, we want minimal motion on the controls. It's safer for our crew members' hands. Put over 4. Waiting to hear 4 is over. Minimal motion on the controls. So I got a 4 and make it. If you notice the wind's trying to push you off the dock like it is for me right now, I can use docking mode to kind of hold me into the pier, nice and tight. That way the wind won't blow you off. Make 2. Once the lines are made, 0 thrust, detent position on both sticks, disengage your engine, and you're tied up. Now we're going to talk about getting underway in docking mode. First, we need to make sure our engines are engaged. In docking mode, you need both engines, so if you only engage one engine while in docking mode, it will eventually give you an alarm. So remember to engage both engines. We've got it in docking mode, crew's ready, and now we're going to get underway. So the wind's trying to blow me off, so I can use docking mode to kind of hold me up against the pier while my crew brings the lines on board. Bring on 2, bring on 4. Once the lines are on, we just apply a little bit of joystick to the right, which will thrust us away from the pier. Nice and slow. We're not doing too much. We don't want to wake out anybody in the marina. We don't have to go all the way away from the pier, just enough to where now we can safely start to pivot without hitting the pier. So I've opened up probably about 15 feet and I can now safely pivot around and exit the marina. Once you're leaving the marina, remember to shift your controls back into transit mode, because docking mode actually reduces the amount of power available to you that you might need later. You'll notice it if you try and come up and you can't come up. It's because you've left it in docking mode. If you are trying to come up and you're in docking mode, you don't have to come all the way back down to shift into transit. You can do it while moving